Gansevoort Park on North James Street and enjoy the music by the Rome Community Concert Band. That's this Wednesday from 6 to 9 p.m. at Gansevoort Park in Rome. If you'd like more information on this event, visit our website, mohawkvalleyliving.com.
It's time for the Cooper Group's road trip exploring the Mohawk Valley's Irish heritage. We're in luck. Irishman Jim Seamus at Cooper O'Kia has a 2007 Kia Sportage the color of a shamrock. The Mohawk Valley's Irish heritage runs deep. In the early 1800s, when Utica was not yet a city, waves of Irish immigrants came to Utica to help construct the Erie Canal. In 1837, construction of the Black River Canal began, built largely by Irish immigrants. Last month, in June, the Boonville Black River Canal Museum opened its doors to the public. You can learn about this waterway that connected the Mohawk River to Lake Ontario, Thursday through Monday from 10 to 4. The Mohawk Valley's Irish heritage can be felt everywhere, in the local music, parades, especially on St. Patrick's Day, and festivals. There are also a few Irish and Celtic shopping opportunities, like Accents of Ireland in the New Hartford Shopping Center.
No more the chapel singing that long ago has left us at the public house. No more the miner's song.
I'm standing at the entrance of Accents of Ireland here in the New Hartford Shopping Center, and trust me, it is leaping today because of the Irish Festival. There are all kinds of people coming through the doors. We're filming. One of the things I remember about my 2 trips to Ireland is color. Whenever you would go into Dublin or any of the villages in the countryside, the houses and the shops were all so very, very colorful. And here at the Accents of Ireland, there are thousands of things you can buy that are Irish, including some prints. And this one immediately caught my eye because there it is. That just brought back memories for me because look at the color of that photograph. This photograph also brings back some other very fond memories because in it there's a sign on this pub that says, "Guinness is good for you." Well, I proved that to myself when I was there because I had more than my share of pints of Guinness Stout. And as a matter of fact, Cluden, who performed at the Irish Festival yesterday, have CDs here at the store. This one is kind of interesting because, as I did over there, this one is entitled Cluden Whiskey on Sunday. While you're here, the odds are you're going to find one of 4 generations of beautiful Irish lasses. If you come in any day this week, you will be given a nice parchment memento that's all about the Irish.
My father was a miner, and his father was before him. We always had been proud to work the load. Since the felony rode his axe, all the lads have had a sack, so away to work.
Some of the local Irish music you can pick up at Accents of Ireland is the local Ratlin Bog, comprised of Rick Kincaid, Joe Rowlands, and recent addition Steve Shute. We caught up with the trio in Joe's garage, rehearsing for this afternoon's performance at the Great American Irish Fest.
Part of it is heritage. I'm a hybrid. I'm a Scot, I'm Irish, I'm English and Welsh, basically. So, you know, I often wondered if it's just in the blood. But I love to harmonize. Joe and I sang in a barbershop quartet before that, and there's great opportunities for harmony in a lot of traditional Irish music. It's just a lot of fun to make music, and certainly nice to be appreciated as well.
Be sure to catch Ratlin Bog this afternoon at 2:40 at the regional stage at the Great American Irish Fest.
I'm standing on a typically inviting Utica-type porch that is surrounded by spirea bushes that are so much a part of my childhood. Inside this home live Mr. and Mrs. Jim O'Looney. He came from Ireland. He met his wife over there, and they have lived here ever since he came to Utica. We'll be visiting with him in a moment, and I'm not told, I know that he has written a book entitled A Time to Reflect, and I'm hoping that he will autograph it for me.
Jim O'Looney came to America in 1958. After a long career at the Observer-Dispatch and MVCC, he retired and began his book, A Time to Reflect. It is the story of growing up in Ireland, meeting the love of his life, starting a family, and coming to Utica to live the American dream.
I've loved the city ever since I came. Actually, we drove up from New York City. Diana's uncle and aunt picked us up. And when we came into the Mohawk Valley, I said, this is just like home, just like Ireland. And coming along the thruway there, I thought it was just beautiful. And I felt right at home from the very beginning.
You can pick up A Time to Reflect at Accents of Ireland in the New Hartford Shopping Center.
I got my autograph, and it is to, well, a little bit of background. My pen name and my mother's maiden name was Moran, and so Jim very kindly autographed it to Richard Moran with best wishes. There's a story behind that because we've always been known as Morans, but when I went to Ireland back in 1988 and 1989, I found that over there they pronounced the name a little bit differently. It took me a while to get accustomed to it because in Ireland they pronounce our family name Moran.
She won't tell her ma when she gets home.
If you attend the Great American Irish Fest today, be sure to visit the Dogs of Ireland. There you'll meet many Irish breeds, including Fireside Irish Setters. Although the new litter that arrived last week is too young to attend the festival this year, the proud mother, Saranac, welcomed us to her home in the hills north of Utica, where she lives with Carol and Fran Hugan.
Well, I've had Irish setters all my life, but we started showing and breeding in 1997. There's just something about an Irish dog. They're clowns. They just have a wonderful personality. You can't come home having a miserable day and still be miserable. Well, I have one who knows how to open a refrigerator, and they're just clowns. They actually have a sense of humor, but when you see them moving through the fields, they're just gorgeous. Well, actually, I'm a biology teacher, and when I breed, a lot of times I bring them into school, and I use the knowledge from biology and my breeding to help reach my students.
Oh, okay.
Saranac, named after the brewery, and that was a bad choice because she does like to take a little beer every once in a while. She's almost 3 years old, and she just had the litter of 8. And the sire, his grandfather, went best in show at Crofts in England.